Aha, right. Basically, I am recording, and I've got a few vlogs that I'm going to be doing over this little period, because I do vlogs in a row. And the purpose of this first vlog is basically to talk about something that's coming up in a few weeks, and that is the Willow Festival. It's basically a free festival in Peterborough that we have every year, and it's been going now for a while, although it did stop for part. I may have talked about this before on here, but basically it's coming up in a few weeks, and I'm a little bit excited because I love the Willow Festival. It's a free festival basically for music, and it's the largest one in Europe as far as I know of, and the emphasis is mostly on local bands. It's a lot of unsigned bands, but they do have the odd people on there that you may well know. Usually one major act. We had Bad Manners, The Animals, Lorraine Silver, Angelo Starr and T-Rex last year, so they do have that, and they've had like Janus Stark and Midget and people like that, you know. So generally it's a fair way of getting this wonderful festival out there. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be wonderful to see some people there that I know, because I know they're going to be attending, and hopefully I will be attending with a few people. I don't know who yet. Likely my dad will come along and see Motorcity Vipers, who are playing, a wonderful soul band who played there last year and are playing there this year. So it's going to be great, and I think if anybody's out there who is from the local area, or maybe haven't been to the local area before and like this sort of thing, I urge you to go, because it is going to be brilliant. The Willow Festival is always an absolute wonderful festival, and it goes on basically July the 11th, 12th, or is it? I think it's 11th or the 12th it starts. It's a Friday, and it goes on Friday night, all day Saturday and all day Sunday. However, the first bands don't always play till about 12 after 12, so even though it's on earlier, you don't really go there early, because the first bands don't start yet. And because there's so many tents, there's about 6 tents, there's something like 7, 8 stages. Because there's so many stages, roughly about, I think it's about, I'm trying to think how many it is. It might be, if it's 6, I think it's 2 stages and 4 tents. But anyway, the amount, because there is that amount, there's always going to be bands going on, and they don't sync up together, so they don't start together. That's the point of this festival, because what they do is they start at various times. So if the first band was going to start at R12, then some other bands will start at R12. Not all of them, but the ones that are playing at that particular time will start at R12. So there might be something like, if there was 6 stages, then you're probably guaranteed at least 3 bands playing at that time. Then what happens is, when that band gets into it, 3 other bands will start. So there will always be music going on, rather than having to wait for the next band. So what you do, but the problem is, when they do that, you might have to overlap sometimes when you want to see a band. That's one of the things, because you might go to a tent and say, oh, this band are playing at, say, 2 o'clock, and they're doing their 45 minutes. However, it might be that you want to see a band that's starting to play at, say, 2:30. You're going to miss the first 15 minutes, because obviously they're playing in another tent, and they're going to be playing until, say, 3:15. So when one band finishes that you've seen at 2:45, you have to then go to another tent to see the end of that band or whatever. That's the way it sometimes works, and there will always be overlaps. Sometimes bands will be starting at the same time, like there'll be a band you want to see at, say, 5 o'clock, and another band might be playing at 5 o'clock you want to see. So it's one of them things, but I've never really normally had a problem when I've been to see bands at the Willow Festival. I've usually gone there, and the bands that I want to go and see, who I know and like and things like that, I've gone to see, because they've been playing at the time that I have been able to see them play at that time. That's one of the bonuses of that one, and there hasn't really been any overlaps. And the only overlap or close to it would be when one band's playing and the next one's due to start. So I'm sort of going over from one tent to another. But yeah, just thought I'd share that share that with you all about the Willow Festival coming up very soon. And yes, I will be seeing a few people around there that I know and love, and people that, so I'm going to enjoy it, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys around there. Bye for now.